This topic has come up a lot lately. We're going to simulate that this is a broken piece of glass within whatever panel you're working with. So what I like to do, if this has got patina on it, I will hit it with some steel wool. It isn't absolutely necessary, but clean solder melts easier than solder with anything, but you can do it with or without cleaning it. But, you know, scrub it down, get rid of the patina, and then take your panel, and this is clear so you can see through it, but let's just say we're working on this side. Well, as you melt the solder, it's got to go somewhere, and you really don't want it to go to other places. So I like to just get rid of some solder. So I take it and I lean it so the solder will fall off of whatever it is that you're working on, not really onto it, because it will stick to everything else as it passes by it. So that side's fairly clean. Now I'll do the same thing here. So as you can see, there's that solder right there. So I'm just gonna move it out of the way. I don't want to deal with it. Then take your scoring tool and score several scores. Go corner to corner, go straight across, go end to end, whatever works, but you just want several scores. Then on the back side, turn it over. On the back side, just start hitting it with your tapping tool. And this piece of glass is going to break up pretty good. And eventually a piece of it will fall out, and there's a reason you want a piece to fall out. We're starting to get chunks of it going right now, right here, you'll see. Then take some needle nose pliers, and you can just pretty much work the other stuff out. I may have to knock more glass out. You can kind of pull it out of the channel. And it's in. Just basically, if you can, try to pull it straight, like in this case here, pulling it straight from the channel. So it's pretty much basically out. And then you would just take your soldering iron and begin to melt, I'm looking for something here, the foil away. So let's see if we can get it. Oh, I'm going to thumbtack this down real quick because it's so light it's moving around. So you just need to melt it and get the foil to come off. And once you can get the foil to separate a little bit, then you can grab it with something and pretty much just heat and go. This is getting rid of the inside foil. But if you damage the outside foil, it's not a big deal. You just refoil it. But in a nutshell, you get the gist of it. No other parts are broken. And then literally what I do is I set this right down on top of whatever glass it is that I'm putting back in it. And I trace whatever it is. I cut it, grind it just slightly smaller, foil it, put it back in. When you put it back in, sometimes you'll see it sits lower because all the beads of your panel hold it up. So maybe get a dime, something like that, to hold your new piece up flush. And just do a couple tack solders, you know, once it's nice and flush, and turn it over and solder it up like normal. That's it.